Just wanted to make a quick video sort of showing you a couple years of wear and tear on the Alex Cadet by Victorinox. As you can tell, this is the blue variant, and this has been in my pocket by my side nearly every day for the past 4 years. I've recently started semi-putting it into retirement. Now I've got the bigger model, which is the Farmer over here, in this kind of neat case, and I'll make a video on that at some point. It's got this neat lanyard bead right there. Anyway, this video's back to the main point. So yeah, I've carried this for the better part of 4 years at this point, and it has seen quite a few things. Now, as you can tell, this sheath is nearly falling apart, and the inside's all gross, and it's got the texture beat into it. The strap has been indented right there. You can barely make out the Victorinox logo right up there. But for having been used nearly daily for 4 years, this thing has held up incredibly well. I'll try to get some shots right here of the scratches it's got on it. I mean, I didn't abuse this thing or anything. I was pretty realistic with what I asked of it, or what I put it to use for. Rusting was never an issue. I don't think I ever had a speck of rust on this thing, but that being said, I used it quite a bit, so I naturally maintained it a lot. I don't know if you can kind of hear over the video, but there's a lot of snap left in the slip joints. The only one that's a little bit questionable, excuse me, got something going on my throat, is this can opener lock. It's a little bit worn down, but that's just because this might be the most used tool on this knife, or multi-tool rather, I would say. I work as a summer camp counselor. I have for the past 3 years, and I do a lot of the cooking, and one of the things I do for cooking, I make a dessert, and we buy these cans of pie filling, and they don't have a pull tab, and we don't have a regular can opener. Jeez, had a tough time finding that word. But so I ended up using this at least 3 times a night for, I don't know, about 40 nights a summer, and multiply that by 3. So, and beyond that, I mean, I use this all of the time in my personal life. You know, being a broke college student, I think it saves like 30 cents per can on a 80-cent can of fruit or something like that when you don't get the pull tab. And the amount of times people will do that and forget that they don't have a can opener on them. I've opened a lot of these for people that I go to school with. And focusing back on the sheath, yeah, this thing is beaten to crap. It's been dropped in the water, it's been in my pocket, it's been sweat on, it's been soaking up all the oils and all the air from everywhere it's been. It is pretty much starting to go completely. For a long time I thought these were just straight leather. It's a dumb thing of me to think, because if you take one look at it, you realize that there's a nifty little liner in between all this stuff. I think it's just cowhide, you know, on the top of it. It's quickly glued down. I could be wrong though. Feel free to tell me I'm wrong. I'm not nearly as well versed in leather as I'd like to be. Fun fact, I actually want to get into leatherworking at some point in my life. But anyway, so this started going on the fritz, and I was like, man, I would love to get another sheath for one of these. And so I looked online, and the only way I could find another sheath was to get another Cadet. And so I have this interesting comparison here between the two sheaths, and these are from the same exact line, although different color of Cadet. This is the orange one, duh. But yeah, this one's brand spanking new. Haven't carried this one ever. Mainly I just wanted it in case I ever feel like carrying the Cadet again. I can use this sheath once this one, I don't know, this part falls off or something. But excuse me. Just look at the difference there. That is insane. I think there's a little bit of shrinking going on here. So, yeah, this is what happens when you carry it for 4 years. Put it to great use and really use it as it's meant to be. You know, they make these things incredibly well, and I will swear by Victorinox because of this for probably the rest of my life. I mean, I own a handful of their knives. I've got a watch and a jacket, and so yeah, call me a fanboy, but I mean, they work. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to make this quick video showing you the difference that a couple years can make, and hopefully one day this will start looking like this, but a little bit more maintained now that I know how to treat these things. Anyway, thanks for watching.